adjournment slip for item number 8 and 12, my lord.
8 and 12.
Can you come up on Tuesday, my lord? Today, none of my seniors are present, my lord.
Heard Mr. M. Mahajan.
N. Mahajan.
Huh?
N. Mahajan.
N. Mahajan, learned counsel for the. You're not there in the case.
Not there on behalf
Okay.
of H. Chaudhary.
A prayer is made on behalf of Mr. A. Chaudhary, learned counsel, appearing for the petitioner for an adjournment in the matter on account of personal inconvenience. Prayer is not objected to by the learned counsel, learned state counsel. So accordingly, registry to list this matter again after a week.
Yes, my lord.
After a week on a date to be fixed by it. 8
And 12, my lord.
same order, Dubar Maribi, 8 and 12. Huh?
I'm highly impressed, my lord. Obliged.
Mr. Bora, anything further?
No,
Anything further?
no, Lordship. Only thing the Lordship had asked queried about the 2002 regulation. I got the repealing acts, and there was an repealing act of 2005 where 2002 act was repealed.
Then
But-
2007 came.
Say 7K. But one thing is consistent is that it shapes the earlier. In every NCT regulation I could find. 2002 I could not find. I searched a lot. But one thing is consistent in every regulation, that it shapes the earlier.
So we can close the matter.
Yes.
I heard Mr. B.P. Bora, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. Ms. D. Sahari, learned standing counsel, secondary education department, and Mr. I. Alam, learned standing counsel, NCT. So, hearing concluded, registry to list this matter again. Allotment fee takar. 2026 for delivery of orders.
Yes.
18,
But
I'll try.
my contention is clear that I fulfilled that.
I got it. I got your contract.
Congratulations.
Mr. Padgiri.
As per my verbal instruction, my lord, the pension proposal again sent to the my lord.
No. What is the proof of your marriage?
My lord, as per my succession certificate, I have annexed, my lord.
You have filed a succession case.
Succession, my lord. Kindly see page 22, my lord.
Then why was this not produced earlier?
My lord, succession, my lord, case my certificate issued on 2011, my lord.
But
There-
but you have not brought on record anything.
My lord, record, my lord, kindly see, my lord.
So
Affidavit,
you have been taken as a widow.
my lord. But kindly see, my lord, affidavit filed by the my lord respondent, my lord.
They say you have not given any document.
Oh, my lord, I have submitted, my lord. Kindly see, my lord. Page 50, my lord. Kindly see, my lord. Paragraph number 4. Where there are two or more widows, the family pension should first be paid to the eldest widows. Senior.
Yes. What is this? The document succession certificate was before you.
My lord.
Huh? Who is appearing for the AG? Huh? The succession certificate is not enough. And where is the reply? How do you conduct a proceeding after a person is dead? That is the query we wanted. We want the answer.
Mr. Arthur Talukdar, sir, is out of station.
Be that as it may, you were.
As per earlier order, we ordered the pension.
That we know.
Well, yes, sir.
Yes, what have you done with this? And madam, these are all childish questions. These are not questions to be asked. He has a succession certificate with him. What more is required? Status as a widow has already been. I think we'll have to have your people here. Just pushing the file around. And what is your instruction? This has been sent
It
back
is sent yesterday, my lord,
to
My
to
lord,
the chief engineer.
then?
Yesterday sent, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Dhar.
my lord, it's not that my department is not doing anything, my lord. We have
No, your department is nothing. But it's the AG who is raising all these unnecessary queries.
we again wrote to the executive engineer and chief engineer.
He has gone back.
Yes, 2 letters already you have sent. So yesterday it
Letter.
seems
On the last date, this court on the last on 2/3/2026, this court had required Mr. R.K. Talukdar to apprise this court as to how a misconduct, committed by a government servant employee in contracting a second marriage during the currency of the first marriage, can be proceeded after his death. Push up. A prayer is made that Mr. R.K. Talukdar is not available today. Push up. Further, a communication dated 4/2/2026 issued by the Office of the Accountant General to the Undersecretary to the Government of Assam, PWD Roads Department, is brought on record. So, what they said, communication, a request was about the earlier request for furnishing the marriage certificate or government permission for the second marriage carried out by the deceased government servant, for the second marriage solemnized by the deceased government servant was called for. So, the learned counsel for the petitioner has highlighted that amongst the documents submitted by the petitioner for preparation of the pension proposal, a order dated a succession certificate issued by the court of competent jurisdiction was also enclosed. In the said succession certificate, the petitioner is shown as the widow of the deceased government servant. Mr. R.K. Talukdar, on instruction, shall apprise this court as to why such queries have been raised by the Office of the Accountant General when materials were already available on record. Also, registry to list this matter again for further hearing on 31/3/2026. Peace, even 23.
Obliged.
Hearing for finance laws.
Mr. B. Naik, learned additional advocate general, appears for the the respondents in the finance department.
and my lord, I have PWD money.
Adhar likisa na? Or likha? IKR Padgiri, Adhar, Standing Council, Public Works Department. Madam, appearing for R.K. Talukdar, Standing Council AG, and P. Naik. Yeah, P. Naik to Agot Diriva, Additional Advocate General. You're also there. Oh, a D. Bora pension.
Saturday, my lord.
Saturday, everybody should be reflected. Yes.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, respondent number 3 and 4 has filed their affidavit in opposition, my lord. My lord, I want to file a reply, my lord.
The affidavit filed by the respondent number 4.
This was filed on
5/3.
2011. Respondent number?
4. It is not on record, your
It's
lordship.
not on record.
We filed it on 5th of March.
It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the respondent number 4 has filed an affidavit on 5/3/2024 and prays that he be granted 3 weeks' time to file a rejoinder date. Prayer accepted. Registry to list this matter after 3 weeks. The petitioner is at liberty. In the meanwhile, the petitioner may bring on record is rejoined to the affidavits filed by the respondents.
Obliged. Applicable. For my lord, office note dated, office, sir, ordered at 9/2025.
We are concerned. You
Better
make
regard-
your submissions.
Yes, matter related to selection appointment of a
Ah.
Gaubra, my lord.
What is your point, sir?
Yes, my lord, my report has been filed only on basically on 3 points, my lord.
One,
Number one, the petitioner is the son of the retired Gaubra. Number two, the respondent, private respondent is an active member of a political party, which is got by the advertisement. And number three, the selection board which has been constituted for selection of Gaubura is in violation of executive instruction 162(2) of the executive instruction of Assam Land and Regulatory Regulation 1986, my lord. In this regard, my lord,
third is
third is
selection committee.
selection board is in violation of executive instruction 162(2) of the executive instruction under the Assam Land and
Executed.
Regulatory Regulation 1886.
Regulation 162.
162(2).
Yes.
Here, my lord, my lord, here regarding, my lord, the impugn order which has been issued by the passed by the director of land record, my lord, he has stated only with regard to, my lord, the first point and second point. Nothing has been stated about the third point, my lord. Here, my lord, he has stated, my lord, it is admitted that his petitioner is the son of retired Gaungura, and
No doubt about it.
yes, yes. By impugn, your lordship will kindly come to page, my lord. Impugn order, my lord, page 60,
Where is your
my lord.
contentions with regard to point number 3, selection
Yes,
board
yes,
constitution?
yes. Your lordship will come to page, my lord, 39.
Writ petition, no, appeal.
39. Page 39, my lord,
Hmm.
2, selection board. Your lordship got it? Page
Hmm.
39, read petition.
Hmm.
Yes, point 2. Selection board. The deputy commissioner oblique principal secretaries of the autonomous council areas shall make appointment of the Gaubura on the recommendation of the selection board constituted for this purpose by the deputy commissioner oblique principal secretaries of the autonomous councils areas which shall be comprised of the following members. Number one, deputy commissioner oblique principal secretary of the autonomous council. Number two, ADC revenue or SDO, SDO civil, oblique joint secretary revenue or council district. Number three, circle officer of the revenue circle within the which the Gaubura's area is located. This selection committee shall essentially assess the leadership qualities of the candidates.
Okay, what was
Yes,
the committee?
Now your lordship come to page 43. 43A.
Hmm.
As per executive instruction, selection board is to be constituted by 3 members.
Hmm.
They are being the deputy commissioner, other SDO civil or my lord, ADC revenue will be the additional members and circle officer. Here, my lord, selection board has been constituted by 4 members. Deputy commissioner, ADC SDO civil, ADC revenue.
How does it cause prejudice to you?
My lord,
How has it caused the prejudice to you?
selection body which is strictly is to be
Show
constituted
me
by
a case law that this constitution of a selection body in this manner is violated. And the whole selection will go. You knew there were 4. Why did you participate? You knew there were 4. You are an
At the-
experienced. No, you are an
before
experienced
selection.
man.
How I will know, my lord?
When you went to the selection, you knew. Okay, in your appeal, where have you taken this point? In your appeal, where have you taken this point?
Yes. My lord.
49.
Appeal is 49, my lord.
Mhm. Where is your this point in the
Yes,
appeal?
yes. Paragraph 8, my lord. Paragraph 8, page 56. The appellant begged to state that while the appellant was expecting the selection and appointment for the post of Gaubura, Gau Pradhan of lot number so-and-so, under Julia Moza based on candidate.
I only want that selection part, selection committee part.
But very specifically, the respondent authorities published the impulse select list on 11/3/2023, selecting respondent seats for the post of Gaubura, Gau Pradhan of lot number 45 so-and-so, which is not the Gaubura family or so-and-so.
Where is that
Yes,
pending?
yes,
Where
yes,
is that
yes.
contention raised that
The appellant
the
is
selection committee is not
who is not
constituted?
who is not more suitable than the appellant.
Okay, that is not merits.
Hereby deprive appellants in gross violation
I
of
have
the
read
term
it, it's not there.
condition of 6, 7 so-and-so of the so-and-so and clause 162(1)(b) and 162(2).
That it does not say. That is not the plea.
I have stated already.
No,
gross
no,
violation of
162(2). What is that violation of 162(2)?
Yes,
Nothing.
yes, as for 62(2).
Because that violation is
Yes.
the subsequent part. Ability, leadership quality of candidates, along with his ability to inspire, lead, law-abiding, and value-based life. Those have been violated because that goes in tune with your earlier line. But where is that allegation that how will the appellate authority know that the selection committee was not constituted in the manner it is to be constituted? I have not raised that plea.
Executive
That is
instruction.
the plea of Mr. B. Rahman in before this court.
My lord, there is a executive instruction, specific executive instruction
I'm
162.
sorry. We'll deal with it. Don't worry.
Then other department.
Ah.
Then
So
you
this
will
is rejected.
my lord,
Hmm.
assuming that I have taken this plea in the my lord writ petition, that selection board is to be constituted by 3 members. Here it was constituted by 4 members.
That will not, you will have to show prejudice. How it is prejudicing you.
While the selection body itself in violation of executive instruction
Cannot
162, how my lord,
Cannot be. That cannot be held.
then your lordship,
Any decision, case law on that point.
need-
No.
yes, yes, and today matter has come into orders. And it should whatever come in admission
orders-
column. Then fixed it admission column, I will show my your lordship.
Today itself.
My lord,
Second point.
now your lordship, come to page, my lord. Page 69 of the impugn order. Here, my lord, I am reading, my lord. A perusal of the mark sheet submitted by the respondent authorities. Your lordship may come to, my lord, page 68. Appellant submission before the appellate authority, my lord. The appellant is the son of the retired Gau Pradhan and has assessed both his fathers and the IC Gau Pradhan.
Oh, we have got that. Come
Yes.
to that.
Then page 69, my lord.
Hmm.
The selection process was arbitrary. Selection board was arbitrary. That plea was also taken before the appellate authority.
You read further.
And
Read
ignored
further.
appellants. Then, my lord,
Was arbitrary because it ignored appellant's senior superior qualification, experience, and Mojada's opinion.
then,
When the marks are equal, only the question of preference will come.
then
So
come,
the other 2 points will
come, to
not.
come to the analysis part.
Ah,
Yes, yes. A perusal of the mark sheet submitted by the respondent authorities clearly shows that additional mark assessed by the family members of the Gau Pradhan has been allotted to the appellants. As per details of marks obtained by the candidates appearing for the interview of Gau Pradhan, the average marks obtained by the appellants 31.33, that is 94 marks out of 180 appellants, which includes 25 marks out of 30 marks given under column allotted for the relative of ex Gau Pradhan, including 25 marks which has given for the column of,
so now this 25,
yes, out of
if
30.
we add it, if we add 5 to that also, the next paragraph is,
My lord, I'm coming that.
Ah.
I'm coming that.
ah,
Your lordship, out of 100 marks. While the respondent 6 has scored average marks 33.33 that is 100 marks out of 100, that is respondent 6, my lord. Here, my lord, it has been seen that the respondent authority have not given full marks. That is important, my lord.
Accepted.
Have not given full marks under column allotted of the relative of ex Gau Pradhan.
Read
While
next
the
line.
respondent would see
No,
private.
read the next line. Why are you stopping there? Read the next line also.
Yes, I am reading, my lord.
Even if 5 marks is given to you,
Yes.
doesn't make any difference.
Here, the standards have been used. Here, the respondent private person has been given full marks
Okay,
of that column. Which
We-
column has been particularly allotted for the ex.
maybe we'll have to ask Mr. Rahman to go to the office and give them some classes on English language. They may not understand the English language in the manner in which Mr. Rahman understands.
My lord.
But we get it because we are in
Can
that.
I
We
again-
get that.
Can I again read, my lord, this
Why
line?
not? Nothing is there.
It has been seen that
But
the
even
respondent
if the
authority have
additional
not
5
given
marks
full marks.
awarded additional so and so, still the marks of the appellant will be less than respondent number 6.
That is, I am understood, my lord. My
You understand?
understanding here, my understanding is that, my lord, while the column has been
Mr.
specifically
Rahman, just
allotted,
for the purpose of argument, don't make
my
argument.
lord, cannot.
You have something, anything solid, tell me, I'm here.
Yes, it doesn't. My lord, my understanding is, my lord, which column is specifically allotted for the ex relative of the ex Gau Pradhan, my lord. How, my lord, he has not disclosed how many marks he has been given from that column to the
No.
private respondent, but
If
full
that
marks have not
mark-
been given.
No, that marks has been given only to candidates who had belonged to
Ex-Gauhati.
not to others.
Not to others.
Then
But here it has been said for private respondent, it has been stated that from that college, full marks have not been given. Meaning
It
given
is
some marks
in
has also
that-
been given.
just Mr.
Yes, yes,
Barma,
yes, ma'am.
don't
I'm
pick
sorry,
up
ma'am.
more lines. Respondent have not given full marks under the column allotted for so and so. But even if the additional 5 marks is awarded to the appellant, 25 was given, 30 is the
99.
99. Still you are below 100. So gone. Then next, political affiliation, page 71.
It has been stated by the my lord through impugnator that during my lord the interview time.
That you had not
question was
raised
not-
an objection before
Yes,
the.
that has been
Oh,
stated.
correctly. Anything more?
With regard to judgment of the my lord selection board, my lord,
Today, Saturday,
my lord,
dismissed.
only one chance, my lord. With regard to selection board, constitution of selection.
That we'll take care, don't worry. We will reject your argument. Anything more?
That is absolutely, lord.
Dismissed.
Regarding selection board lordship, our affidavit, paragraph 8, it is there. We have replied to that lordship.
But they have not specifically stated that how this.
What is your prejudice? Why have you not raised a halla there? Hey, why are you 4? You should
How
give
I
it
know,
3.
my lord, at that time that 162 has been specifically stated, the selection board would be
Because
constituted
you
by
are
3
an
members.
experienced Gauhati. You know everything.
My lord,
You know everything.
how is son of a Gauhati know about the law, my lord?
Yes, it should be. And then if you don't know, then you're rightly out. We'll pass forward.
Hello.
Meet me, Your Lordship. My Lord, before I proceed, I have prepared a list of, my Lord, the current status of these employees who has not received their.
What happened from the last day?
Yes, my Lord. Yeah. I continue.
I think this matter was heard at some length.
Yes,
right?
my Lord. My Lord,
I think it should go back to that court.
My Lord, it was not part heard, although, my Lord, but one thing.
Lordship, we send a letter to the finance department regarding utilization of the fund, Lordship.
Hmm.
This is a communication, Lordship. Yesterday, madam.
My Lord, what happened? There was a issue pertaining to one particular, my Lord, fund which was lying intact in their accounts, my Lord.
That was authorized for
Only
salary.
for the payment of our salary, that is 9 crore 75 lakhs and some odd. Now, this was sanctioned way back in the month of September 1. My Lord, the stealing was provided by the finance department to utilize it for the purpose of giving our salaries, my Lord. Now, my Lord, that has not been disputed by them. Only humble submission we have before this court, my Lord, is that these people for last 12 months now, my Lord, the list which I have given it to your Lordship shows that they have not been paid their arrears and the current salary, my Lord. They have been working and that fund in the month of March 31st is going to be.
Mr.
I'm sorry, my Lord.
Yes, This is, you are also admitting, why are you not utilizing the balance
Lordship,
amount for payment?
What happened, Lordship? There is a cabinet decision. As per the cabinet decision, we have to, the yes, department have to take decision regarding the quota and.
That is
and
different,
that,
but
Lordship.
what about the areas? This is only with regard to the areas they are claiming.
That-
Areas, why are you not releasing?
Lordship, we have already released them 5 months salary. After the joining of the new CEO, Lordship, we recently.
You are not doing any charity.
No,
You're not
Lordship, we are
doing
not
any
saying
charity.
the Lordship. That is true.
Your
Lordship.
CEO is getting the money.
He is from the government. He received
So
the.
whoever are there, we'll ask
No, Lord, no,
everybody's
Lordship.
salary
CEO,
to be
the
stopped.
present CEO joined in this marketing work in the month of September.
Okay, September is long.
After September, Lordship, he.
This court has said that, this court had clarified on the last day.
Yes, my lord.
Lordship, so that we send this letter to the finance for clarification. Lordship, till then, Lordship, can this. Because.
Yes, what steps have you taken? This order was passed on 21/2. And you said that it's not adverse to releasing the area monthly who are before this court as well as so and so. However, it requires some administrative exercise. Then a particular amount has been sanctioned for but the amount can be utilized for such purpose or no. Yes.
So we communicated to the finance department to clarification regarding the.
Why the clarification is required? It's your own
Also required,
self-created doubt.
because the cabinet decision is specific, Lordship. The agriculture department to take decision.
And the money has been given.
Money has been given, but the cabinet decision is clearly stated that.
You ask your CEO whether he is undertaking. We'll give you time for 3 months for getting all these things cleared up. He undertakes that if the money does not come, he will make arrangement for the money for these people.
Also, last 5 months, last 5 months, we have arranged from our own source, Lordship.
We can't help it. You had the money, 20 crores with you.
No 20 crores.
You say yourself,
Lordship, kindly have
You say
a look
yourself.
my instruction, Lordship.
20 crores, second line.
Yes.
20 crores we have received, but
Ah.
right
What
now,
is that amount? Mr. I don't understand.
I have understood, Lordship. Right now, 9.75,
Outstanding regular monthly salary. Are they not your employees?
they are employees.
How many more month salary is bad balance?
Kindly lordship,
Forget it, tell me.
my lord, 10 months from May 2025 to February 2026.
Yes, how much does it work total?
Mana, for one petitioner, 5,48,000. For another petitioner, 5,48,000, and for another petitioner, 5,48,000. So almost.
At least a part thereof, give it to them immediately. You have the money with you.
We have 136 employees. We are arranging for 136, not only for the petitioners. We
Now, what are you going to do with this 10 lakhs?
What's it?
9 crores.
This 10 crores that is with you.
No, 9.75 is with us,
reflects
Lordship. Right now, 9.75.
You can easily meet everybody's demand.
So for that, we send it to the finance department for clarification. There, whether we have
Where is that cabinet decision?
cabinet decision, Lordship, this is a cabinet decision. This is specific, Lordship. The agriculture department have to take decision, Lordship. And last occasion, Honorable Court directed that Council for the agriculture department to take instruction whether about the cabinet decision for a step taken by the cabinet for the department.
So these are employees who have not opted for
That
VRS.
he has, Lordship.
Okay.
We last 5 months we paid the salaries from our own source, Lordship.
This cabinet decision is of?
Is of
For prior to my lord.
26/11/2024.
And why have you written it to the finance? It should go to the agriculture department.
Lordship, that we send it to finance.
And your
because-
areas, now presently areas are, Mr. Buragoy?
My lord, current areas for my lord from month of May to February 2026 for one petitioner 5,48,000.
May to?
May 2025 to February 2026. 5,48,790 for one.
Another one?
Similarly, my lord, from May 2025 to February 2026, 5,48,790.
Third one?
Third one also from May 2025 to February 2026, 5,48,790. May I make a just point out one thing, my lord?
Yes. What is your decision with regard to continuation of these employees?
They are appointed by the board of it and the department and their salaries has to be given by the board from its own sources, was it? The
Have you
board-
modified the decision of the, have you approached the cabinet for modifying its decision?
All
Lekha. Mr. H. Buragon, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submits that the three petitioners involved herein are yet to receive their arrears of salaries from May 25 to February 2026. Also, he submits that after the amounts were released by the board, an amount of rupees 9,75,41,052 is still available with the board authorities, with the respondent board, which can very well be utilized for meeting, for clearing the dues of the petitioners and other similarly situated employees. Also, Mr. Gogoi, Learned Counsel for the, you are for the board.
I am for the board.
NJ Gogoi, Learned Counsel for the respondent board, has submitted that that the board has already approached the finance department, praying for a clarification in the matter with regard to utilization of the amount of rupees 9,75,41,052 available with them in their accounts. Also, Mr. Buragon submits that the said amount would lapse with effect from 31/3/2026 and accordingly prays that appropriate orders be passed by this court towards protecting the interest of the petitioners herein. Also, as Mr. Gogoi has submitted that a process has been instituted for receiving clarification with regard to utilization of the said amount lying in the account of the board, this court directs that an amount of rupees so and so, just give me the total,
Total number. Yes, apply to that.
being the arrears of salary receivable by the petitioners with effect from May 25 to February 2026 shall be kept in a different interest-bearing account until further orders of this
So
court.
kindly fix it on next week or another date. After the clarification, we'll apprise my lord.
You just keep this amount in a,
What's the other was another 132 employees.
we don't know.
Yes.
That is your headache.
What's it? That will create problem. Lordship. We have no fund. So Lordship, we want to clarify from that.
You do have no fund, and the next order would be, if it comes before me, every employee who is
Lordship, fix
working
it on
will stop the pay.
third week of March. Lordship, till then, Lordship.
As prayed for by Mr. Till then, this order would be there. Mr.
Lordship, it will create
so-and-so,
problem. Lordship.
I don't know.
Lordship,
List this
Lordship,
matter
kindly, Lordship.
again on when?
On 26 March, Lordship.
Before that, 23. 23.
On 25th, Lordship, 25th,
23.
23rd. Lordship, kindly modify it. Kindly.
Will not modify. If you want, I'll add one more line. That till the payment of these people are not released, no employee in the payment be made. Payment be made to any employee in the. Again, if you.
No employee have received the salary. Lordship. 136 employees. We are going to release 1 month salary in
We are
this
concerned
week.
only with this three.
Lordship, in this week, we are going to 1 month salary, Lordship, from our own source. That is
1 month.
because we have no
Mr.
source.
Gogoi, you have 9 crores.
Lordship,
And,
cabinet decision.
and this decision of the cabinet is of 2024-11.
Yes,
More
20.
than a year. You have not taken any steps.
Board have no way to take steps in
Or
this.
you
Yes.
could have approached the, we have agriculture department asking you take a call. Now agriculture says if you want to continue, you continue as per your
No,
wishes.
no, Lordship. The cabinet decision is that the department will take.
That you break your head with the agriculture department, not here. We have passed the orders. If you have agreed.
Lordship, kindly, Lordship, till around passing order on 23rd, Lordship. Otherwise, it will create problem, Lordship.
What problem? I only said keep this much amount in a separate account. I have not asked them to release it to them. Have I asked you to release it to them?
Lordship, till the elevation from the come from the
We
finance
are
department.
not worried. We have passed the orders
Yes,
and we have not caused prejudice. We have said
Hmm.
amount equal to the 3 salaries receivable. Keep it
So,
in a interest-free
Lordship,
account.
but we are for the 136 not only for the petitioners.
You keep the entire amount. We are not concerned.
Lordship, kindly, till the clarification, Lordship, till the clarification.
I'm sorry.
Oblige, Lordship.
I'm obliged, my lord.
If you get the clarification beforehand, come and make a mention. We will give you out of turn listing. No
Yes.
problem. We'll give you out of turn listing.
Yes, my lord.
But this amount, you cannot. Even it lapses on 31, this part will remain back.
Small amount, my lord.
You
Yeah.
give the breakup.
Yes, I'm giving it the bill.
Not the breakup, the total amount.
Total amount I'm giving it, my lord.
Yes.
Oblige, Lordship.
I'm obliged, my lord.
On 23rd, Lordship, next day, 23rd.
If you want earlier, no problem. I can give you earlier also.
Even, Lordship, if the clarification come from the department, I'll mention it.
Obliged, my lord.
None appears for the petitioner on for the ends of justice. You are therefore
Yes,
PP.
yes, people.
Mr. So-and-so, additional PP is present. For the ends of justice, registry to list this matter again after a week on a date to be. Yes, madam.
It is a loss. Also, this is a revision petition against the conviction under section 392 by the appellate court, Lordship.
Happy second.
Lordship, the judgment passed by the appellate court is page number 29, Lordship. May I read the judgment, Lordship?
Your thing is that the recovery,
Yes, Lordship.
the Caesar witnesses have not.
Not support the.
But how can it but the PW 1, 2, they have all very categorically taken your name, explained in details,
Lordship,
and this matter has traveled through 2 forums. Show me the perversity. There is no perversity here.
Lordship, here, though they have taken my name, Lordship, but we were identified by the other person, Lordship.
Either as it may, everybody,
We are unknown to them, Lordship. We are stranger to them earlier, and they have seen us at night, Lordship. The incident happened at 9:30 p.m. And while they were going back to the
and that has been dealt with by the appellate in the appellate order.
Lordship, they have not discussed about the person who has identified the petitioners, Lordship. Here, there's
What are they doing now?
Lordship, I have to take instruction, the current status of their Lordship.
When was the incident of?
2008, Lordship. Been almost 20 years, Lordship, 18 years, Lordship.
My lord.
Conviction upheld,
My lord.
probation.
My lord, in the trial court record also probation regarding a probation of offenders act.
That was
Discussed,
rejected.
my lord.
This is a higher forum. We
My
can-
my lordship. Of them.
Obliged.
The fine we will not touch. Fine we are not touching. Fine you will have to pay.
Only 300 each. That was fine at that time.
This was. None appears for the petitioner on call. Mr. So-and-so, additional PP is present. For the ends of justice, registry to list this matter again after 2 weeks.
It is the minor maintenance case. That case is of 2012.
Mr. Biswas is not here. Are you ready?
No.
That is from 2012, my lord, up till now, whether parties are alive or not, I have read.
So you have your instructions. Without the parties, we cannot take it up today. Heard Mr. K. Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner. So it is submitted at the, by Miss
KLR Yanthan.
Kelar Yangthang, that the matter be adjourned inasmuch as Mr. S.C. Biswas, the leading, who would lead the arguments for the respondent, is not present. Also, as agreed to by the learned counsel for the parties, registry to list this matter again on when?
After 2 weeks, that may
After 3 weeks.
Date may be fixed, Lordship.
It will come.
May I please, Your Lordship? Well, Commissioner before a lordship is an inspector in CISF, and while he posted at my oil liaison, my lord, he was pursuant to a departmental proceeding, he was imposed with fine for 3 days reduction of pay, my lord. And that impudent penalty are challenging the petition, my lord.
Yes, sir. Rules to act as yes. We don't trigger for it.
My lord, page 71 is a final order passed by the disciplinary authority. 71 onwards. And my lord, operative page 78, my lord.
This is a minor proceeding.
Minor proceeding, yes.
Yes, sir.
2 charges were brought against the petition. Page 71. May I read out, my lord? Charge 1, my lord. That CISF number so-and-so Inspector Executive Gautam Kumar Mandal of Field Sector CISF Unit Oil Liaison has exhibited an act of serious misconduct in that he failed to take necessary action on the information of attempt to theft in STF Madhuban outpost during the intervening night of 23/24/7/2021. Besides being the company commander and night checking officer on that day, such act on part Inspector Executive Gautam Kumar Mandal shows gross misconduct, negligence, and dereliction of bona fide duties which is unbecoming of a discipline and responsible sub-officer of the force has the charge. That on 23/24/7/2021, so-and-so, Gautam Kumar Mandal of Field Sector, CISF Unit Oil Liaison.
Yes, okay, we have got it. But what is your,
My
Fine.
lord.
what is the ground of challenge?
Yes, my lord. My lord,
I just forgot your name. Your name?
K. Rahman, my lord.
Hero.
My lord, preliminary inquiry report suggested
Hmm.
my lord, against 5 personnel
Hmm.
to conduct to draw departmental proceeding. Out of 5, only petitioner against this petitioner, my lord, DP has been drawn. What about others, my lord? And it was, my lord, collective duty was, my lord. The attempt of theft was there, that was not informed in time. That is the, my lord, allegation. And my lord, inquiry officer and disciplinary authority, my lord, different, my lord, officer. So, my lord, for admissibility, my lord, inquiry officer ought to have been examined, my lord. In this case, my lord, that is also not done. So, my lord,
Where is that? You have given a copy of the preliminary inquiry report.
yes, my lord.
Where is that report?
My lord. 40.
And where is that recommendation?
Yes. my lord, page 62, last, my lord, bottom, my lord. So from the aforesaid facts, it can be said that as regards the said incident that dereliction of duty by all force members and force number so and so, GK Mandal Company Commander attempted to conceal facts from senior officers and the prima facie case is well established. But this is the one recommendation.
So
by the-
your name was also taken.
Dear, yes, well,
So you have proceeded against.
yes, well,
Okay.
that is true. But in reply, petitioner replied that incident was mentioned in night checking register. The authority concern is not accepting that.
Have you called for that record?
Yes, well,
Where? In the inquiry, did you call for that record? That I want this extract.
well, that was not.
That-
That was not.
Then just making a submission in before this High Court will not do.
Sorry, madam.
They,
No, that's not
they'll also
political.
have to know that you have done this, you wanted this. Then we can take the matter forward. Yes.
That is
Your
not-
only ground is that the preliminary office inquiry and the officer who had conducted the preliminary inquiry
Yes.
was not examined. in the-
Examine, yes.
Now, where was the preliminary inquiry relied upon in the final conclusion?
Madam. Madam, page 77, madam. Para 4.
Yes, where is that preliminary reliance placed on the preliminary inquiry report?
I, the inquiry officer or meticulous examination and serious consideration of all documents as well as statement and defense, etc., is available in file, have found that the accused force member was under a duty as a member of the force in his
I'm not on that. Where is that preliminary inquiry report
My lord.
relied upon by the inquiry officer
Lord.
in the inquiry proper
My lord.
for arriving at his conclusion?
Well, that is not exactly mentioned,
Mr. Kraman,
my lord,
if that preliminary inquiry report is not relied upon,
my lord.
why should the examination of the preliminary inquiry officer be there? The other witnesses were there. The only plea is that. That is why it is
Let's say
Then
other,
also lawsuit for a moment, it was not relied lawsuit. Even then also for a moment lawsuit says held that inquiry report was relied. Then also it is a 37 proceeding lawsuit.
No, but that preliminary report ought not to have been given to you, but they
Right.
have given to you. The law is that if that report is relied upon, then the author, one,
my lord.
or the witnesses who were examined in that preliminary inquiry should be examined in the,
Yes, my lord.
but here, the report is not relied upon
Then, my lord, this finding is first, my lord. On what basis, my lord, this finding is?
because of the evidences.
That evidence, my lord, discussed in the inquiry report.
The evidences had come because they were examined, the people were examined.
And that was not cross-examined. That facility was not, my lord, extended.
Where did you take that plea?
Yes, my lord.
Not in the writ petition, before the authority.
Yes, my lord. Reply, my lord. Reply, page 41, my lord. Page 41, lord.
41 is not that.
My lord.
That is prior to the preliminary inquiry. Here there is no inquiry held per se,
Yes, my lord.
not required, only an examination of
Examinations was
and his statement
his
is
statement lawsuit, other statements, and that was already that opportunity
already
given.
was given.
All opportunities was given. Section 30.
And when you gave him that preliminary inquiry report, did you give him the statements recorded of the persons in that inquiry?
all documents are
All
given. All documents are given.
But that was given after filing the reply of the my lord petitioner.
But when the inquiry per se was there, you had that.
Yes, well,
And Lordship, he himself admitted, Lordship, that particular incident information was
Was
not
not
given,
given.
not given to the, even Lordship, one of the persons who duty along with him, Lordship, he says that he has directed to not to GD&T, Lordship. Even Lordship, that is also there, Lordship.
Yes,
But-
anything more, Mr.
my
Roman?
lord, page 40 is there, page 40, Annexure 6. Now, request for providing inquiry copies with all statement special
This
reports.
is your preliminary inquiry copy.
Yes, my lord.
That has been given to you.
That was well given, not during, well, at the relevant point of time. After submitting, 10 days time was well, provided, but a preliminary inquiry report given him only on the last day. So well, he could not well, took defense in respect to the well, preliminary inquiry report. Well.
This is a minor penalty, sir.
Yes, my lord.
Only previous Lordship take up.
And my lord, those my lord, witnesses are examined. Those all are from the preliminary inquiry report, lordship.
You had the preliminary inquiry report and the statements. You had to bring your stand
Well,
on the
it was-
record.
Lordship, that was my lord, given only on the last day. On the last day, lordship.
Okay, when was it given to you? When was the show cause issued to you?
First explanation was given, my lord, 14/8/2021, page 36, my lord. Oh, sorry. First one well is 33, page 33.
38.
33, my lord.
Memorandum of charge.
Well, explanation.
Explanation, forget it. Memorandum of charge 38.
Yes, my lord. Memorandum of charges, my lord, 6.
So when did you make your representation against this?
Yes, my lord. (15/10), my lord, 2021.
Hmm.
Just 6/10/2021, and my lord,
Then, yeah, but you did not take advantage of this 43 page.
yes, my lord, 43.
Mr. You held an inquiry. After the submission of the report, you held an inquiry.
Lordship.
Huh?
Preliminary inquiry is there, Lordship.
No, preliminary inquiry before that.
Lordship.
After that, did you not hold an inquiry, or it's only on the preliminary inquiry
After
that
the preliminary inquiry, Lordship,
final order was?
section 37, Lordship, section 37, Lordship.
Oh, there was nothing in between.
Section 37, Lordship.
But you gave him that only on the last day, the day he submitted his
Otherwise also,
preliminary
Lordship,
inquiry report.
that is as per section 37, it is also not required.
Because that only material before the final order is
Yes.
Annexure 7, page
Lordship,
41.
Lordship.
Nothing else.
Even Lordship, my lord may kindly peruse, just point out 1 to 3 statement, Lordship, page 58, Lordship. Page 58, Lordship. Page 58. From the inquiry report, just I indicate, Lordship.
No. This thing I got it.
Lordship.
After
When-
this preliminary inquiry, there was no
Not
inquiry.
required. No, not required, Lordship, not required.
No, there was no inquiry.
No inquiry, not required, Lordship.
Have you filed an appeal in the matter?
If
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
if an appeal was rejected, then revision was
Revision
also
also
done, revision
after-
also rejected, Lordship. And Lordship, revision order is passed in every,
Okay.
every revision order was passed, Lordship.
Anything more, Mr. Roman?
It's just, the honorable court is aware, well, just with two judgments to bring.
Please do so.
Well, the Rup Singh Negi and another was a High Court judgment. Lordship is aware, well, just I'm part of my argument.
Ranjit Kumar does.
Yes, well.
That's the case wherein for the first time I applied Rup Singh Negi and others, that principle. Argued rather, argued.
Well,
Okay.
Otherwise, if
The
they
Learned
lost it,
Counsel
section
for-
30
Naam kita likhi lo, Learned Counsel for the parties at length, hearing concluded, registry to list this matter again on six 4/2024 for delivery of us.
Lordship, our affidavit just paragraph, Lordship, mark it, I
Yes,
keep the
yes,
paragraph,
please give.
Lordship. Paragraph, Lordship, 23, 24, 27, 28, 29, and 30.
Wait, para.
So, paragraph 23, 24, Lordship, 27, 28, 29, and 34, Lordship. 23, especially, we have stated regarding 37 proceeding, Lordship. Lordship, oblige, Lordship, oblige, Lordship. Oblige, Lordship.